Well, hello out there at HFG Land. My name is Casey Craig, and I'm the founding partner of Highlander Financial Group. And today we're going to be continuing our new segment where we honor our existing clients in a segment we call Uncommon Lives. And today's interviewee is Mr. Bill Hopper, and Bill is going to be reflecting on his charitable endeavors, his legacy of his mother and family, and all of the wonderful things that he's involved in that make him not just a great client of Highlander Financial Group, but a great individual as well. Have a great day out there, everybody, and enjoy the video.
Tell us about Operation Frodo. What is it, and how did you first get involved in it?
So Operation Frodo is being run by automotive journalist colleague of mine, Nick Miles. He's a big animal lover. So he put this together probably in 21 or 22. I think he put it together during pandemic. It was originally designed to rescue animals from floods or hurricanes or things like that. But then what it's really morphed into now is getting dogs from one rescue organization, the one that we're going to talk about, the one I did in 24, which was in Nebraska. It was they were dogs that were coming out of a high kill shelter and puppies that were coming out of an animal auction that were supposed to go off to a breeding operation or research operation. Those 7 dogs got picked up, and we took those by vehicle out to Portland, Oregon, where there are homes waiting for them. There was another rescue organization. So it was a good 3-day trip. Each of us was assigned a dog or 2 dogs. I had 2 dogs.
So it sounds like you may end up having some new family members yourself soon.
No, I'm a cat. Well, I was raised by a single mom who was a big animal rescue person back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, probably in the 40s too. She actually worked in a research facility. She was a microbiologist. She worked on the polio vaccine, did a whole bunch of stuff. So she saw animals come through their labs, and oftentimes there'd be an animal that she'd know was somebody's pet, and she would just sneak them out and bring it home. Now I'm just a cat. I have a cat because it's really easy. I travel a lot, and the cat, I've had cats for a while. I've had cats all my life, so it's been easy to have cats. So
As if that weren't enough, you're also involved in Northwest Neighbors Village.
that's
What is
right.
it, and how did you get connected with them?
It's a program all around the country that basically has some social services set up, but for older, let's use the word more mature folks who want to stay in their homes and want to live a happy life, but maybe don't have a husband or children or somebody around them to do the little things that they need. So Northwest Neighbors Village is volunteers like myself who drive folks to their doctor's appointments. The other day I was over putting screws in somebody's recliner. So we're just, that extra little pair of hands to help with something. So how I got involved in that, about 10 years ago, one of my neighbors that I did another project with, he was one of the early volunteers with that. So I've always known about it. And it's just been kind of interesting to add that to my volunteer stuff. And it's a way to kind of give back and to help people. And, when I helped that lady with her recliner, she was so happy to be able to be back in her recliner. It was wonderful.
That's amazing. That's awesome. So you're soon celebrating a young composer and introducing him to the Washington Philharmonic Orchestra. How did that come about?
So a good friend of mine in Colorado is on the board of a small symphony out there in Longmont, Colorado. And another good friend of mine just got elected as president of the Washington Philharmonic Association. It's WMPA is I think it's WMPA Music or something .org. And so she just became the president. So I said, well, why don't I throw a party, celebrate your inauguration, and then also bring this young composer who possibly could create some work for your symphony, some original work for your symphony. So now I have about 24 people coming to the house on Saturday night. I don't know where I'm going to fit them all. And have champagne and food and chatter, and that's what I like to do, is help launch young people off and do stuff, because that's what happened to me.
All right, and our reflection question is if you could share one lesson you've learned about love, loss, or purpose, what would it be?
Well, and that's a very personal one, and as you all know, because how I came to Highlander Financial was through my late husband, and I had signed you guys up to be our financial planners probably 10 years ago. And he passed away about 3 years ago, and that's been going through that grief thing. It's been a pretty interesting process, and I think everyone will go through grief at different times, whether you lose your parents or you lose your spouse or whatever it is, but it's all very different. So for me, I want to be able to give back, make this place a better place than it was the day before.
And that concludes today's video with Bill Hopper. We hope you enjoyed the segment. For everybody here at Highlander Financial Group, again, I'm Casey Craig, founding partner, and have a great day.